Here's my playtest 2 of Window Plant Warlord. Here we get started. He goes in and draws his first 2 cards. He gets an 8 of hearts and a 7 of diamonds, which corresponds to 2 upgrades that he puts on his first plant. You just start with 1 plant. You have the ability to buy more to attack. So he's going and grabbing the upgrades that he has. 1. And now he's looking to use his basic attack, which is 1 for all plants. And then you can use your resources. Everybody starts with 2, and you get +2 every turn. So you can use his resources to add to it. So if you have +1, and then you add 2 resources, it's just plus whatever it is. So that would be a 3. So I believe he only used 1 here, so he does 2 damage. And one of those cards that he had was a Vine Whip, which allows you to hit 2 with the same attack. So he just did 2 damage to 2 enemy plants. Now the neighbor goes, and he gets a 9 of clubs, which disables a plant for that turn. So he is unable to attack right now for his next run through. So he was just clarifying what disabled plant means, which could be added more. Disabled plant means you do not draw if that's on your plant, and you're not allowed to attack. So he gets an ace, which again skips the next attack phase. So you do get the cards, but you do not get to attack. Right now he's checking what threat level does. So every 2 rounds, or if you destroy a plant, the threat level goes up, which gradually increases how dangerous the plant can become. The enemy plants can become. So he just drew his first 2 attack cards. Like I said, he can't attack this round, but he can take whatever it is. So he just got a stem upgrade, which gives him +2 HP. And he also got a photosynthesis queen, which means +1 resources per turn. So now, instead of getting +2, he will get +3. Right there is just clarifying how many he can have for each plant. And the maximum is 2 upgrades per plant. So now the neighbor is in attack. And it got a Queen of Spades, which does 3 damage. So he just did that damage to his. And now he's adding back in his resources that he got, along with his modifier. And he's going to draw 2 new attack cards. So right now he has his 2 attack cards in his hand, and he is just walking through. He got a Wild, which is ace, which allows him to choose any of the above cards. So he has a heart, ace of hearts, which any heart card he can now choose any of those upgrades. So I believe he is opting for the photosynthesis, which gives him another resource per turn. And he also has the 8 of hearts, which does damage to 2 plants at the same time with the same attack. Oh, it's 9 hearts, but I'm sorry, still does the same attack. So does the same upgrade. So now he's applying those upgrades, and he's using certain resources to multiply his base attacks. And so in this case, he was just organizing his resources better. He wanted a little bit of a different loadout, and he had already used the reinforced stem, so he got rid of that one. since it's no longer active. And so now he's using his resources to multiply the attack, and he's going to do damage to both of those enemy plants and eliminate it. Which, looking back, should have increased the threat level, which might be slightly unclear, so that might need to be updated so that there's more of a visual cue to do that. Just to make sure that it's not getting skipped over. And so now it should be the neighbor's attack gets a 2 of clubs, which is just lose 1 resource, which becomes a little bit of a problem that we realized as we were walking through this. I have not said what happens when you have no resources and you get a lose resource, which obviously will need to be clarified for the future. But for now, we just moved on from that. So now he's reviewing each attack that he has just picked up. He's got full 3 plants at his disposal now and is collecting his resources that he gets every turn. He is now up to 4, which is the maximum that you can get. And he is going to be drawing his 2 new attack cards, which allows him to apply the resources to his first attack, which makes both of those do 3 since it has the Vine Whip applied to it, because it can do it to 2 plants, which will get rid of those. And now he's into the final plant. And at this point, the threat level should also be going up again. That game loop needs to be a little bit more easier to understand. So now here he gets the King of Spades, which does 3 damage, but now with the higher threat level, it does 5. So that will immediately eliminate one of his plants, no matter what, because 5 is the maximum damage. So right now he's just deciding which one is most important to him, because the neighbor should attack in a manner that does the most damage to the opponent.